Hey everyone, and welcome back to Gamedec. Last episode was certainly something. It was a very interesting conversation and a very well-written conversation I found with Umbra that turned out to be the clan leader. So we did guess correctly. It was very nice. It did make the most sense, so I'm happy that we were right. We did level up to level 2, if that has anything today. We got 1,000 points. We got a kill. That is still quite surprising to me. That we just yanked out our gun and killed her right then and there. And she did slip in a key in our pockets, and that is, I assume, going to be to the main entrance of the theater. So, the second to last entry here in our case has a lot of these data points. So far, we started with just the one. Then we had 2, and again 2, and now we have 4. That all seems to be in 4 different directions. Here we had to deduct 1 before we could unlock the next. What this means, I have no idea. We can't go to any of them. We don't know what we need to find. We don't know where it leads. It seems like there are tons of ways to progress over here. I don't know if there's gonna be one correct and the rest is wrong. It's just different ways to go, like I think it was with this one. No, with this one. Who may know what happened to the boy? We could have gone several ways. I'm not sure if we could have completed the case when we went with the trolls. If you've played the game and actually went with the trolls, I would love to hear about it. If you actually can complete the case like that, that would be great. So yeah. Last time we ended by trying to exit the alley, and someone crashed a car right here to prevent us from getting out. A damaged car should disappear. This one didn't. If I'm to get out of here, I should look for the development stack and remove the car manually. I'll look for a more direct way. Okay. I don't think we have any more direct ways, do we? Well, we have... Ah, that's the mine, of course. We can self-destruct. And then just spawn on the other side. Okay. Actually, doesn't look like we might have any other choice. Maybe that's... I don't remember exactly what happened with the stack, but it seems like maybe that's locked. So... what would happen if we already detonated the mine, I wonder? See you on the other side. That's our second death. Alright. Before we proceed to the theater, let's see real quick if anyone has anything to say about our current investigation. I don't think they do. I think we are more or less done with the people out here. Okay, there is nothing else from you. I think that's it, yeah.
All is well. Just resting. AFKing a bit.
You never have anything to say. You are just a dirty old man. Okay.
What's up?
You definitely don't have anything to say. No. Umbra is no longer here. Ramon is still here, but I'm gonna assume
Don't you have anything better to do?
that there is nothing else. We just need to enter the theater. Still thinking we're gonna go at it solo. Theater door. I should have been able to open this door, but no matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't budge. We could have hacked it if we were a programmer. Did we actually... No, still nothing. We have plenty of what was it? Creativity points. And we still need some decisiveness. That is our Achilles heel right at the moment. But let's open the door with the key. A mechanical lock and a metal key. Been a while since I used those. The bolt clicked. Welcome to the House of Pleasure, user Umbra Dominatrix 69. May your hunt be fruitful and your stay sensual. Alright. Okay, we can just walk in. Okay, hello. Okay. Right, it's not that kind of game. We actually need to get close if there should be anything to... Hello, what is that? Is that a little kitty? Seems like a glitched kitty. And there's some clown dude. Alright. Can't talk to you either, no.
Welcome, Gamedec.
It's a jester. Okay, I wonder if this is actually a trap. Oh my, what on earth is going on at the scene? Jesus, okay. Let's try to focus. Someone finally showed up. I may have been expecting it, but the feeling of surprise is so refreshing. A Gamedec. So, Mr. Hackis got scared, which was only a means to another end. Have a look at this. Frito is completely stripped of his masking skin. This is his own real self. Carnal, sweaty. Is that Frito up there? Frito's a minor. He's killing a girl inside an adult game. Let's try and keep calm here. What do you want? Everything you see here is recorded from every possible angle. And if Hackis doesn't do what I'm asking, well, the footage with the boy's full name will be published all over the net. It will be entitled Like Father, Like Son. Okay. Okay, what do you want from Hackis? What exactly do you want from Mr. Hackis? He knows exactly what I want, and it's not about money. He's got to do what I tell him, no more, no less. What do you want from me? Just tell him to listen to orders and wait for further guidelines. What if I refuse? You don't want to say no to me, not unless you like jokes and value the truth. If so, then feel free to refuse. You don't want to say no to me, not unless you like jokes and value the truth. It's a bit, okay. If I logged out at that moment, my investigation would be disrupted. I mean... obviously, we are not gonna disrupt our investigation. So, we are of course gonna refuse. I don't appreciate being forced to do things. Let me see what it is you prepared here first. A gallant knight without his horse. I've made some modifications. I hope you like a good show. Uh-oh. Now what? What is the loop? Okay, after death, return to the asylum. If you die and twist and perverted, you get respawned in the nearest asylum. Okay. The jester said something about a few modifications he made in the theater. Okay. Can we exit? No, we are stuck in here now. That's fair. That's as I thought. Okay, so the jester is no longer there. We can talk to the stranger now. Frito is still whacking the girl. Okay. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't have let the kid do that. Ooh, the chair fell over. There's tons of glitches around the place. Hello, what on earth is going on? He looked down and bit his lip. The kid? You mentioned the kid. Did you mean Frito? What are you talking about? Don't you know how corporations work? It's the son of the department director. Besides, day in, day out, we have those cabins. Stop interrupting me. You're making a big deal out of it, and... What mess? What mess? Are you talking about Frito? Okay, maybe we should have done something about it. But it was just 2 instances and he was clever. He did it online, in Paradise Beach, so... Yeah, I figured out knew what was going on. I figured who knew what was going on, but why are you nagging me about it, man? I wasn't the only one who knew. Firing someone going by a hot photo in the era when everyone knows how to edit images? Well, Haggis vouched for him. Firing someone going by a hot photo in the era when everyone knows how to edit images. I have no idea what he's saying. Actually, I think this option 3 fits perfectly. Let's ask him if everything is okay. Are you feeling okay, friend? You're acting kind of... Fuck, alright. So you know, and what are you gonna do about it, midget? Intimidate me with your little bells on your little hat? Oh, he's seeing me as the jester. You're gonna blackmail me, burn my feet? What are you doing? Is that a cheat? What the... Okay. Okay. Who was he talking to? Definitely not me. Let's observe. I felt like a passenger in a skin being controlled by someone else. You mentioned the kid. Did you mean Frito? Okay, what are you talking about? Blah 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 blah. Let's try and resist. I resisted with all my strength, but the virtual body didn't obey me. What mess? Okay, so that is blah 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 blah. Are you in a loop? I wanted to say something, but I did something else against my will. Ooh. So what now? Are you going to log out and deliver my demands to the old fart? How can we talk? How can we talk? Just a second ago, I can do a lot, you see. I'm an Archie. Not an Archie, probably an architect. But let's not get ahead of the facts. So what now? Will you log out and tell Haggis to do what I say? What's going on here? Who are you? The locals call me the cheater, but I take offense in that name. Any idiot can be a cheater. I can do so much more. No, I'm still gonna refuse. I won't be your errand boy. Okay. Okay. Where do we... Okay, what is the loop? The jester is a cheater. Okay. How do we go back? There we go. What is within the loop? The first conversation with the looped man went according to plan, but each subsequent one resembled a recorded playback. Okay. Only the scene on the bed is looped. The loop has no effect on any other elements of the game inside the theater. Players. All players inside the theater, like me, inanimate objects aren't looped. The whole theater, everything here is looped. The people, the objects, the NPCs, even the cat. I think this is... I don't want to jinx anything, of course, but I think it's pretty obvious that it's the whole theater. We've seen the cat, we've seen what Freddy is doing up here, and we have seen chairs go up and down, we've seen people go all over the place, so obviously the entire theater is in the loop. Can we not... He looked down and bit his lip. I felt like his eyes were following my every move. This seems new, though. Check if he's conscious. He kept repeating the same sequence of words and gestures, but his eyes... Yes, he wasn't looking at his invisible companion, he was looking at me. The spell he was under didn't control his eyes. Can I use eye control? You mentioned the kid. Did you mean Frido? Okay, blah 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 blah. Try eye control. I tried moving my eyes a few times. Yes, I was able to move them and my programs were responding. Run the Guardian Angel program. Whatever that means. I used a command and got separated from my body. Oop. Okay, we can... Probably strange chair. Someone knocked over this chair. It fell down, but then it suddenly was back up. Over and over. Let's analyze it. All I had determined was that there was a loop here. Inanimate objects wouldn't tell me much. That was all. Well, it tells us a lot, actually. Let's talk to the kitty. I wonder why there was a cat in such a game. To set the mood, let's analyze it. A typical NPC. Let's call them NPC. Well, not typical, but just as lifeless as everything around it, caught in a loop. Take care, Furball. Can't do anything there. Oh. Sure.
What do you need?
Boss, I'm watching you and see that you're in trouble. I'm keeping my finger on the pulse. Damn it, I couldn't say anything. I needed to focus and send him the answers mentally. Ken, can you hear me? I'm sending my thoughts to you. I can hear you. You figured out mental control. I'm impressed. Let's ask him about the loop. I think I'm stuck inside a loop. It's probably an external cheat, not an exploit. From what I know, there are no normal loops in TNP, but I could be wrong. Okay. Alright, Ken, thank you for your interest. I'll try to work something out. I'll do some work too. I'll let you know if I figure something out. I thought we said no thank you to the partner thing. What did we learn here? Who are the people in here? Okay. Okay, the eyes of the man inside the theater seem to be moving differently with every loop. This means he must be conscious and is likely aware of his condition. My digital body won't listen to me, but I'm still conscious. I can think without issue or looping. The man I talked to didn't react to me and only played back recorded dialogue with someone else. Well, I'm still thinking they're real people. Or I'm thinking they're real people because, first of all, these two definitely make sense with the real people thing, and Umbra also told us there are no NPCs in this world. They made love, or whatever that was, on a rather unusual bed. A water bed. You only see them in games these days. The sheets moved rhythmically, forward and back. A loop. Okay. The guy was looped. He was staring at the scene, licking his thick lips, rubbing his cheek, gulping, and all over again. According to the analyzer, the guy couldn't see a thing, according to the analyzer, the guy couldn't see a thing, nor was he aware of what was going on. Time looped for him, but that didn't fit. But time stopped for him, but that didn't fit. Every few seconds he looked at me. I could tell he was conscious. It seems as if someone was trying to conceal the cheat's true nature. Okay, that falls in line with everyone being NPCs. Is there anything out here? We still can't... Gamedec skin. Okay. My skin. Felt strange to see it like this. Even more strange seeing it repeat the same actions again and again. Showtime. I wouldn't see Jack unless it was something simple. Found it. Looked like a replay code. There was even a note from the designer. Right. The game was supposed to have a replay feature, but it hadn't been implemented, so it wasn't a cheat surrounding me. It was unused game code. That's why the admins and security algorithms weren't reacting. Enough self-admiration. I looked better in Realium anyway. Okay. Okay, we have a chair. The animation of the falling chair is looped. The chair keeps falling the same way. The first conversation with the looped man went according to plan, but each subsequent one resembled a recorded playback. The cat is looped. It keeps repeating the same sequence of motions. We haven't found anything in this one, and that surprises me a bit. That surprises me, actually. Okay, the loop uses lines of code from the game. This means the rules of Twisted and Perverted are still in effect inside it. So any repairs will cause the objects and players within to react. Okay, I don't see anything else we can interact with. Can we get up here? Ooh, we can actually get up here. Okay, hold on. Frito. Ah, there we go. The boy looked like Frito, but I couldn't be sure it was really him. Let's check his vitals. His blood pressure was elevated, but still within the norm. His hormones oscillating. His hormones oscillating, but within norms as well. His sexual arousal, ecstasy, terror. His limbic system was red, but still everything within norms. After all, these games were designed to provide pleasure, adrenaline, and so on. Activate the investigator? I activated the investigative program. After the progress bar reached 100%, I was certain. It was Frito Haggis. If we can make contact. I couldn't speak while in Guardian Angel mode, but I could still write him something. Something like, I'm a Gamedec, Frito. I'm here to help you. Can you respond with your voice? If not, blink 3 times. He blinked 3 times, so we weren't going to be talking. I knew everything. Did? Yeah, okay. Is Frito present here? Spyware. I activated spyware. It pointed me to the actual couch Frito Haggis is using. Okay, he's excited, adrenalized, stimulated, and terrified. I can't establish verbal contact with Frito, but I know he's aware of my presence. Interesting, there's actually still go away. Actually still 2 clues that we haven't found. Interesting. Oh. Woman. Ah, maybe here. The girl tried to fight, but she came up short. Typical TNP gameplay. You win some, you lose some. Is she wearing her own skin? Let's check. No, she wasn't exposed. Who is she? Let's turn on the investigation program. Rebecca Umber. Was she in any way connected with... exactly with whom? I thought, wasn't she called Umbra, the other one? I still didn't know who had done all this. I'd copy her data to my notebook just in case. I thought there were several things to click with her. Just real quick. She was called Umbra. Okay, and this one is called Umba. Umba. Okay. I don't think anything has opened up for us. So I'm thinking we are pretty much... Why can't I interact with this again? When I can't interact with the rest. That's strange. Doesn't look like there's anything else we can do. So we are probably ready to make some sort of deduction here. And it seems like we need to do all 4 of these to continue. So what is the loop? The loop is definitely not a cheat, it is an exploit. The loop uses lines of code from the game. This means the rules of Twisted and Perverted are still in effect inside it. So any repairs will cause the objects and players within to react. Let's go with that one. It is. Okay, so we need all 4. How to break the loop. Okay. Holy Hannah. Okay. Let's go back. Let's do the other ones first. What is within the loop? Nope. I'm still thinking, since it's people, it's inanimate objects, it's the theater entirely that is actually within the loop. It's everything. That's my guess. It's not just players. It's not just the bad scene. It's the whole theater. If it was just players, the cat or the objects wouldn't be, and obviously we have cats and people, etc. outside the bad scene. So we're gonna go with the whole theater. Is Frito present here? And I'm thinking, because he did blink back 3 times, we did make contact, although not verbally. I'm gonna say yes, he is indeed here. And again, based on the fact that their eyes are indeed moving differently every time, I'm gonna guess that they're real people. I'm gonna assume they're real people, and also based on the fact that Umbra said there were no NPCs here. Okay. Okay, how to break the loop? I'm gonna hope we have access to more here, otherwise. Okay, it is an exploit. I need to take a closer look at this exploit. Frito is in the loop. He's locked here as well. 1 thread. All objects inside the loop are in a single thread, which means 1 loop can be broken by a single element overloading. Okay. These people have retained their consciousness, but their bodies are repeating their actions from when the loop was activated. Okay. So what we can do, there's one here that we haven't unlocked yet. We need to gather more clues. We could overload the woman. If I connect to the girl's helmet, I can overload her synaptically. The hormone and neurotransmitter concentration spike should lock her off. That's not gonna kill her. I can try to overload the boy's brain by overclocking his helmet software. If I can increase the hormone and neurotransmitter concentration, the system should automatically lock him off. Not sure Mr. Hack is gonna appreciate me using his son like this. I could say that I can't break the loop either, or we can duplication of surrounding elements is a choice. Due to the Jester's modifications, some of the objects inside the loop are glitched. With a little skill, I could copy them. No software does well when overloaded. Unfortunately, I don't have that skill. I'm gonna guess that it comes down to being a programmer. Let's see if... Did anything open up after I did this? Okay, it doesn't look like it. That's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, I wonder what I could have gotten. What else did I do? Did I deduct something new? I don't think so. No. Something back here? No. That seems strange. I wonder what I could have done. I didn't see anything at all during my investigations here. Oh, there's a guy here we haven't seen before. Can't do anything. Okay. Interesting. I didn't see any choices during our conversations here that led me to believe there were other things to be done. Maybe we would have other options if we had acted differently throughout the entire thing. But honestly, it seems like this is what we have to go on. Yeah, it seems like that's what we have to go on. We are not gonna break this loop this episode, though. I'm gonna give this some thought until next time, and hopefully decide where we're gonna land. I think I fear that if I choose this one, though, it would require some programming, but I mean, overloading the woman might do the same. But I mean, we have the option here, and I can't imagine the game would allow us to do that if we actually couldn't complete it. But we are gonna check that out next time. So for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and to see you for the next one. Until then, take care.